Good evening, good day, and good afternoon, everyone. My name is Kaya, my name is Chloe, and welcome to a private virtual safari that is free. I'm coming to you live from the Greater Kruger National Park in the southern part of Balule Nature Reserve, here in this beautiful land called Pridelands Conservancy. And who's on camera with us this morning is Marcel, and who's running the FC today is VM. So I just stopped here for a little bit just to show you the beauty of the Lowveld in the morning. So I want you all to see what's happening. Just wanted to see the colors changing from bright red to goldish color to purplish color to pinkish color. It's a beautiful, beautiful morning. There's no animal that is around here, but it was going to be a blessing for us to have maybe a lion roaring, an elephant feeding about, a hyena whooping, a leopard sowing. So look at that. Lowveld is covered in mist. So we have Arlaramo. Good morning there. First thing first, click on your like button. Yes, Arlaramo. And you can also subscribe so you can catch us every time we go on the safari. We have Presida, Brandy, Barbara. We have Tweety Tweet, Connie, we have Maggie, Lucille, Willow, Mary for Wild, Dance in the Rain, Wendy, Kaworu. Hello there, we have Wayne, Costa V, Treffel B, welcome. Debbie Dawn, Rolling Trouble. What a nice and interesting name there. And also Debbie Dawn, like that. But I love all the names. Just that these ones, they look very different. I believe these are your nicknames, or some of the your real names. So I just want to have a moment of silence, maybe for just at least a minute. And I'll just be silent and just to give you a feel of the bush and get to hear all the sounds of the wild. Beautiful. Dizzy, can see you there. Peter Bats, can see you. And can hear male impalas making some noise there. So this is their best time of their lives, where they will be starting to be chasing the females and chasing the males away from the females. And they'll be making all these sounds that they are confusing sometimes, because you might think that it is an alarm call. They can hear crested francolin in the distance. You can also hear a grey-winged francolin and a Swissen spearfowl a little bit far. I can hear a great Galway bird. Oh my, beautiful. Marcelo, let's continue, brother. Let's continue, brother. Let's continue. Let's see what the bush has for us. So let me see whether my torch is still working properly. Oh, a little bit. So let's see whether I'll be lucky with some some chameleon this morning. So I want to check here on these rocks because the mother leopard was seen walking towards this area. So what they do is that mother leopard of 3 cubs, she likes hanging around this area, so she will come here and hide her cubs here. I think now I can see within the bushes. So I'm looking for all sorts of beautiful things this morning, from the dogs, elephants, leopards, lions, maybe some beautiful impalas, kudus. Rolling trowel. I also love the sound of the grey Galway bird. Hoi! Hoi! Beautiful call. But you know, my favorite call in the bush, it's known as the gymnogene. It's a bird of prey, which is called African harrier hawk. And you get also a nice call, very interesting, which is a call that comes from a southern black teat, a very small bird, black and white bird. Wildcats! Hello, 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 wildcats! Can see you. So I have to listen to the calls, alarm calls from the antelopes, from the birds, from the squirrels, and also look down because it's still a little bit dark here. I have to search for tracks and signs of the bush. So I will start my drive heading towards the western part of the reserve. So we're going to be checking this area called leopard area. You find leopard dam there, and then I'll shoot a little bit south. And I always like to check the hyena den, even if it's not that active. So maybe we'll be lucky this morning to drive past by hyena den. And then I'll shoot straight east and see what I can find. And what I like about the bush, I always say this, because I can have all the plans, proper planning, but the bush always changes my plans, because I can say I'm going to drive to the western side, and then I hear alarm call on the eastern side, or I get an update from the radio or from a WhatsApp group of a certain sighting. Eyes are good now. Peter Bets, I'm trying my level best to perfect my bird calls. Yeah, I can do a few. Yeah, but what's so interesting is that sometimes when a person asks me to do a bird call, I might not be able to do that, because just when I think of a bird and it's called, then I can do it instinctively. So, but if I plan to do them, it becomes a problem. Welcome. Is it your first time, Peter Betts? Because yeah, your name doesn't sound familiar. Yeah, so this thing that we're doing, myself and Marcel and the Pennet Dog team, it was founded by Brenty and VM. So they used to do this, just the two of them, and I can't believe the stress and they have to go through, because what happens is VM was supposed to be in FC in a car, supposed to be a chem-op, Brett was supposed to track, present, and do all the paperwork. So I look at these interesting tracks. I thought they were a leopard cub tracks, but they're not. So you have to be very careful when you're in the bush. Marcelo, these nice tracks here. It looks like a cat's tracks, but they're not. I don't know whether that's too bright, Marcelo. It's too bright, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, that's just right. It's good.
Yeah. Good without the light.
Okay, beautiful. So you can see that the track that's heading a little bit south. You can see the main pad. This, and the first toe, second toe, third toe, and the fourth toe. So the front one is just underneath this track, where you can see it's step registering when it walks. So this is a African civet. Active at night. You won't really see them during the day unless they are disturbed. And I want to show you a beautiful track here. So can you see this track, Marcelo? Or without a light? How does it look? Show the light, okay. So it's also a beautiful track, very small, looks like a cat because it has a main pad that looks like a leopard, and also has toes. 1, 2, the third one is this one, the fourth one is that one, and it doesn't have claws. And so it's very small. If I can give you the size of this, just my thumb here. It's a very, very, very small track. It's a very small animal, yet beautiful. It is a genet. So nocturnal animals were here on this road. So at this time of the day, you won't really see a genet, but we might see one trying to hide away. Iceberry! Do you have any thoughts about Hosanna? Yeah, actually I do remember Hosanna, even if last time I saw Hosanna he was a bit young. He was very young last time I saw Hosanna. That was 2019. Yeah, I last saw Hosanna 2019 because I moved away from the sands, or Sabi Sands, 2019, and then the latest picture I saw of Hosanna, he was a big boy and he was already a father. I saw a video of him with his 2 cubs. Yeah, so unfortunately something happened. Thank you, Stella Toro. Yes, looking at tracks, it's so interesting. The tracks, what happens is, if you see a lion track, or you see maybe a wild dog track, and then early in the morning, and you see that there's tracks on top of that particular track of the nocturnal animals, you must know that that track is it's a bit old, because if these nocturnal species step on top of these tracks, it means they were there after that certain animal. And you can tell a lot from a track, tell a direction, can also tell between the genders. You can tell whether they are walking or they're just trotting or running or stalking. Very interesting. But some tracks you can't really tell that, but it's easier to tell a lion, a leopard, wild dog, and on mongoose it's easy to identify their tracks and get to read their tracks. Very easy and interesting. And even a hyena, very easy to tell and identify. So the search still continues of the wild dogs. So 4 beautiful wild dogs, 2 females, 2 males. That's it. Hello, Jerry. Look at this. They're beautiful. And yesterday, but a little bit south from here because we are slightly northwest, I saw a newborn baby giraffe. Warrior 7, 7th Trooper. Can see you there. Oh, look at that. So this is a female giraffe. It's minding its own business this morning. You can see it's regurgitating and rechewing again, and while it's looking, scanning for any dangers around it. With its beautiful lips and face and cute eyes. So those ears will give it all the sounds or strange sounds happening around here. And this one is trying to hide away from us because it's growing from a bush. Yes, therefore, she was waiting to be on camera. I think she knew that a small little chimney will be passing by here. And so giraffes, they live in family groups and they're not territorial. And these females, they sometimes stray away from those family groups and they get to be on their own, especially when they want to have some individual time. And sometimes when they have to give birth, they will be giving birth separately and they will slowly move back to a little group. And look at that, I thought that was a 3rd horn, but it's not a 3rd horn, it is a bird. See that, myself? At first I was like, oh, this giraffe has a 3rd horn, but it doesn't. And that looks like a, yes, it is a red-billed oxpecker. So they're friends with these giraffes because they minimize the population of the ticks, and they also alarm. If something approaches the giraffe, they will fly off or they will take off, and then the giraffe will be alerted. At that, and to hear my clicks because I'm trying to take photos. Alaramu, I agree with you. The coloration in it doesn't look real, the giraffe. Sorry. And sometimes we'll see female giraffes with 2 cuffs around them, but that doesn't mean that it's theirs. They can give birth to 2 calves, but that's very rare. So what happens is sister or cousin or a relative, female who has a calf, will sometimes leave calves with the other giraffes while she goes and forage and having some free time. So this is a southern giraffe. We have the Maasai giraffe, reticulated giraffes. And this one looks a little bit smaller. I don't think this one is fully grown yet. It's huge, because the other females are slightly bigger. The females are smaller compared to the males in terms of size. This one, they can go up to 800, 850, and the males can go up to 1,500. Ah, Rosemary! Elk, how are you? No, truffle bee, I haven't seen that before. I haven't seen that before, that they can do allosuckling. So the mothers just leave their calves for a short period of time. So I've seen that with the elephants. Seen that with elephants, and so that might happen if maybe they're not in their natural world. But I haven't seen that. But I've seen with the elephants, they do allosuckling when one of them, the mother dies, and then other mother elephants, they will feed or let the calf suckle for a period of time. I swear, do I think she's pregnant? Because I can't say she's pregnant, but most of the time when they're like 14th month or 13th, 14th month, they do show. You'll see their tummy being bloated, and then you'll see they go down a little bit. It's easier to spot it, but this one, I think it's just full. It ate a lot. And sometimes it's so confusing to differentiate between a pregnant and a pregnant female and not pregnant female. Beautiful. Oh, look at that, Marcelo. Let's leave this baby. And it's so interesting because I can't really age these animals because the females can be pregnant when they're 6, and the males will start being sexually active, start breeding when they are about 7. Yes, Rolling Travels. She was, and she's chewing cud, regurgitating. What happens is they have to feed as much as they can and fill the rumen, and then what they do is when they get time, and then they regurgitate and re-chew that grass again, or re-chew the cud. So in sometimes when you're sitting still, you actually see a giraffe regurgitating. You'll see that ball coming up. Very interesting. And when it swallows, sometimes you see it from its neck going down. Very interesting. And you'll sometimes see them eating bones. Not only the giraffes, also the porcupines, they do that. The common duiker has been spotted doing that. The kudus, I've seen that here. The kudu chewing on a bone. So let me check up on the updates. Okay, no updates. Oh, it's a bit chilly this morning. So, okay. At least we're not missing the sunrise. We're not missing the sunrise. So I have to get myself some gloves. Oh, you don't know how you landed here. But welcome, eh? Yes, you're welcome, Trevor. Droppings here, Marcel. So I'm gonna quickly go out here. Oh, do you see how I look? So I have to check first before. Beautiful. So I wanted to show you these, but a little bit fresh. Yeah, they are fresh. I think they're the very same individual. Maybe there are more individuals here because I can I can feel it. I can smell it's very fresh. This is a dropping from a giraffe. So I can see this part. Yeah, this part is very different from this side in terms of shape. So we can see this is the part that came last from its anus, and then this part, it's where this dropping landed. So that's how you differentiate giraffe droppings. Very easy to tell. And then if the distance from an anus to the ground was so close, it wouldn't be like this. It would have been around at the bottom, but it is designed like this. And so what's so interesting about these droppings, sometimes you will see some of the animals, especially the herbivores, when there's lots and lots of food around, what they do is their droppings, they get very wet, and sometimes you see them, they look like a tear, and then when it's very dry and when they don't have a lot of food around, you'll see that droppings changes. They become compacted. What happens is some of the herbivores or grass or browsers or grazers, what they do is they have this thing that they do to just keep the moisture in their body. So what happens is they minimize their moisture in their droppings, and then that's why the droppings will look very, very, very different. And Marcelo, I don't know whether you can jump out. It's just something very interesting. Yeah, sorry. The dung beetles will come around, but dung beetles don't really go for these. Marcel. Yo, with the sunrise. Let me get a gap here. You know, this beautiful sunrise here, but I can see it from here. I wanted to show you the sunrise, but I'm like, my timing was not so great. It's there. Look, yeah, there. I don't know whether you get that. My eyes are getting it, but I don't know whether the camera will do that. Look at that. Let's try. Maybe Marcel, I'll try to trust him. He'll do some magic. Yes, beautiful, Marcel. Just give it a moment of silence. Yes, we're already loving the big stuff. As I go to love the chorus too. And the sun is slowly going up. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Whoa, so pretty, Marcel. Beautiful. Wow, look at that. So, I'm getting another angle here, brother. It's beautiful. It's just crazy. As I go, så är sin spärfall i folktiltrang in the mix. Welcome, Sparrow. Let's take a look at that a little bit, and then we continue with our beautiful Friday morning drive. And the bush is still a little bit chilly. And I can hear the male impalas. A lot of more Cape turtle dove. Work hard. Beautiful, Marcel. Marcelo, I'm standing next to something very interesting here. You see this, Marcelo? Do you see this? You've seen this before. So these are end line. I can say end line traps. So what happens here? You will see this one weird animal, which is called an end line. When it walks backwards because it have pincers that are very heavy. and what happens, it can't walk facing forward, so it walks backwards. And so interesting because the life cycle starts from an egg, it goes to a larva, it goes to a cocoon, and then an adult. And what's so interesting is that they look like dragonflies when they're adults, but they are mostly active at night. Oh, beautiful. So Marcelo, let's leave. And Warrior, what's so interesting is that these dung or these droppings, there's certain dung beetle that prefers smaller droppings, and there's certain dung beetles that they prefer a big pile of droppings. So if you know of your spider dung beetle, it prefers these small little droppings. Yeah, if you can check that spider dung beetle, to go for small little antelopes, to go to for like your duiker, your steenbok. This one, giraffes. Sorry, Marcel. It's a step here, brother. Marcel is a bit short. He's the shortest camera operator. Shorter than Matt, shorter than Brian. Shorter than Brian, I think, is taller than all of us here. Yeah. Thank you so much. Look. Sorry, he will make it to Africa. He's waiting for you. He's always waiting for you, beautiful people. First the giraffes raindrops. So slowly making our way to Leopard Dam, hoping to find something there, maybe a white rhino, or that was an interesting bird. Hey, crested. Nice mohawk. He or she wants to show us his or her mohawk. Looks so cute, Betty. It's a crested francolin. I don't know where it's made, because they live in small family groups and sometimes in pairs. They can join up. You'll find maybe 10 or 15 in one flock.
Standing by for you. Well, you checking this morning?
Salt and pepper. You want to pet a cheetah? Okay.
I checked Clover South, 10 pans.
But what I strongly believe about wild animals not being in the wild. Yeah, that's Morris. Yeah, I think I believe that wild animals belongs to the wild, eh? Because petting a cheetah, it won't suit its needs. I believe, because it wants to live with other cheetahs. It doesn't want to live with humans. Yeah, I can smell leopard dam. I can smell leopard dam. Thank you, Sparrow. Yeah, Actually, in the bush, it doesn't matter what color you're wearing, like red, pink, blue, orange. But you know, we're wearing these green, olive green, bottle green. We wear khaki and stuff just to look like being part of the bush because they blend in so well. So, but yeah, if you come for safari, you can rock your blue T-shirt while you enjoying.
Go again.
Oh, beautiful.
When I swing down that way, then I'll radio you and see where you are.
Look at that. Oh, hello Impala. Why are you running away from us? That was a male Impala. I don't think you wanted to be on camera. Yes, we're just bumbling around here, hoping to see stuff, hoping to see tracks. And this is a leopard tree. Look at that part, Marcel. It's supposed to be a leopard there. Just that part. Supposed to be a leopard there, brother. Just there. But it decided to be away from that tree. So let's see, this is a leopard dam. And you can see that black and white birdie. That beautiful bird's busy foraging about. There on the ground there. Yeah, just foraging about there. Kelowna tea. It smells just amazing. Oh, it's gone, so. Oh, that was a blacksmith lapwing. Beautiful, beautiful bird that lives on the ground. You won't see that bird perching because it doesn't have a back toe. So it's a ground dwelling bird. So it was a fresh track of a hyena, but it looks a bit old. Hi! Hi! That's a great Galway. This plant, Marcelo, please do not when you go to a bush or you go harvest wood, do not come to this plant, brother. Do you know it? This is a tamwoti. You can see it's white latex inside there. It's very poisonous. It's so interestingly that it will make me sick. And if you use a wood, might irritate your eyes, the smoke. And what's so interesting, because when it starts to burn, or when it starts burning, it smells very pleasant, that aromatic smell. It's wood, but it makes the meat taste very bad. It also will bug your tummy. And if you come to this tree, you will see at the bottom sometimes some disturbance. You will see something has came here to feed on its bark. Porcupines, they love it. Black rhinos, they love it. Elephants love this, and giraffes also loves it. And some animals like giraffes and elephants, they feed on this just to deal with their tummy. If they have like a stomach ache, or there's some problems with their stomach or in their tummy, they come here and feed on this, and so that the poisonous latex gets rid of those bacteria in their tummy. Yes, easy. I want to eat this. Yes, porcupines, they do eat this, and sometimes you see where porcupines eat. That's a weeping boar bean, Marcel. See that tree? I want to go to the other side so that I get a proper light. You can see this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful tree. And at first, you might find it confusing. So that tree. So at first you might think it's a jackalberry because it's big and then it's designed like a jackalberry, but this is a weeping boar bean tree. So you can see it's growing just right on top of a termite mound. Canadian, still here, still around. Not late Canadian, just came in at the right time. So these trees, like the weeping boar beans, they love growing on top of the termite mounds. And this is a tree that birds party likes to happen. So the birds will come here, and you'll see a lot of sunbirds. Because what happens is you'll see this reddish flowers, that they have this nectar that is so much that it sometimes drips a little bit. So they come here to feed on that, especially the sunbirds. It's a beautiful, beautiful tree, and looking at this tree, it really attracts the Verreaux's eagle owl. That's a giant eagle owl. You have to be vigilant around here. And look, so I think we're going to see something that looks like a cow. You see that? It's very fresh. It's super, super fresh. And look what I told you, because there's lots of grasses around here, so the dropping is just all over the place. It's very wet. And it's a buffalo. You can see a second one, it's going there. In the track, Marcel, look at that. See this track? Here's a buffalo heading there towards the dam. So hopefully we find it. It looks like it's just a lone buffalo. Beautiful tree, elk. It is beautiful. I can see a bird, but I think it's a guinea fowl. See that fallen tree where the fork starts there? I think there's a bird there, if I'm not mistaken. There's a bird that's perching here. I think it is a guinea fowl. Is it a guinea fowl, Marcel? Or it's just a... I think it's a guinea fowl. I thought it was a helmeted guinea fowl. So it's just a piece of a bark. So there's nothing around here. These buffs are here. You can see another set of dropping. Okay, they're heading there. This is the same direction as I'm heading, so they might be around. Yeah, because buffaloes move a lot, especially at night. They like to chill a little bit, and then early morning they start walking again. But the darker boys, which are the older boys, the buffaloes, They tend to be in the same area where there's a lot of grasses nearby and there's water nearby, so that they don't walk vast distances. They're waiting for a breeding herd to come, and sometimes slowly follow the breeding herd. Dizzy, the latest lion movement. Our lions. Actually, our lions are very interesting because now we have two different prides that's known to be related, but they had a commotion, I think, sometime last month, and they thought if they meet, they won't fight or having any conflicts. But the Ngati pride, which is a bigger pride, and then there is a Ngati, you call it the breakaway pride, that broke away from the Ngatis. So they live in the same area, but they've created their own territories around it. But the Ngati pride runs the whole territory, and this breakaway has their own territory inside the Ngati pride's territory. So they are known to be related, sisters or cousins. Because there's two breakaway pride, there's two adult females, and then the main Ngati pride is six females, and then they were last reported that they also split. These buffaloes are here. The tracks are moving towards the dam now. Let me just go a little bit forward and check. There's a nice open clearing in there. Yes, and we have two males that they run these prides that I haven't seen for quite a long time, but the males were here a few days ago. Follow up on them. I follow up on this male, this one male. Whoa, but I wasn't lucky. But yeah, lions are all over the place because last time I saw lions, I think it was 3 or 4 days ago, if I'm mistaken. There was a commotion because both males were here, and then the breakaway pride was running away from those males, and they split away from the sub-adult cubs. Like it was something else that was very confusing. So I think this breakaway pride, they don't like hanging around with the boys. They don't like them. And also the Ngati pride, those 6 females, don't really like being around the boys, because the boys, they take away their food. Because the Ngati pride was a very huge pride. A few calves died because they had mange, and they also didn't get all the nutrients that they wanted, or food they wanted at the kill. So there's a track moving straight here, so I'll follow up on this one. So I think they're moving away from these boys because they know that they will just cause trouble. Because when the females take down something, the boys will take over. And sometimes you'll see these boys, they don't allow these cubs to feed. And sometimes there was one incident where this one boy allowed the cubs to feed, but not the females, the adults. So it was very, 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 very interesting. And Leketha is sometimes seen with the main pride, but that's a lonely lion or lioness because she likes to hang around on her own. So now she's been a while not seeing Leketha. So she was seen mating, and she was not reported pregnant or lactating. So maybe the pregnancy wasn't successful. So yes, Leketha, we can bump on into Leketha like now. She's just everywhere, making sure she's staying away from any lions around here. Brown hooded kingfisher. Yes, Deezy, I agree with you there. And when I first started working here last year, August, it was like, how can a lonely lioness survive on its own from a small little age to this age? These tracks are moving just up and down, but what I will do, I will shoot straight. There's a copy here which we call the Western Rocky Ridge, and also Kili copy, so we're going to check there. There's a bird. I thought it will move away. Let's put it on camera, because it's making a very interesting call. It's making a very interesting call, this bird, yay! Because it's not its usual call, or just like that. Thank you, Marcelo. Right. Drongo, it's a fork-tailed drongo, so this is a different call that it's making, but once you master its voice and tone, then you'll know it's a drongo, because it can mimic up to 50 different calls or bird calls. And some of the birds, the smaller birds compared to a drongo, they like nesting around a drongo's nest, because they know that drongos have this huge heart that they can chase away a big bird, which is a raptor. Yes, I got the fork-tailed drongo. Ah, good morning, Garth. Morning there. Thank you for joining. So we haven't seen VMP, the camera is giving some technical issues. We might be back in a few seconds, so Marcel will still work up on that, and please pay Welcome back. Sorry about that, and thank you for your patience. The camera just had some technical issues, and it was making a little bit of funny noise, and it couldn't focus. But yeah, we're now back. We changed direction, so we're heading back to Leopard Dam, and it'll slowly head south from that. Yes, I could. Every time to give a thumbs up. Oh, Stealth Warrior, welcome, welcome. So I want to quickly jump out and I want to check up on this. Sorry, tree. I just want to take a few bites from you. Marcelo, let's move a little bit forward. Just wanted to sorry, tree. I do want to head you, but I just wanted to talk about you. Don't know whether this one will work, but it's still such a fresh branch. So I just want to shade. Just want some shade. Let's see, because this is a common star chestnut tree. So what happens is they make a very strong rope. So I don't know whether these new branches will do the same. You can see the leaves take off. It doesn't have thorns, and the elephants, they love their pods. Very nice. Rope, let me start this side and see whether I'll win with that. Look at that. See that? My phone just fell. I'll show you how to make a rope out of this. Let me see whether my TeamSpeak is still connected. Still good. Yes. Mic check, BNB. We good? Yes. So I want to show you something. So you have to do it like that, or making a rope. You can see how smooth the outer bark is coming out. Beautiful. Look at that. So when I was still a boy, I know this is bad, but I was still a boy. Now I'm not doing that anymore. When we do our traps to catch a little bit smaller animals, we should do this. And this thing, it's so strong, I'll tell you. So taking another piece, and you take it, slide out beautifully. Look at that. Beautiful. So, and now we take the third one. Oh, it is very strong, this bark. Oh, yes. Do that again, third one. And I can hear a bru shrike while I'm peeling off this branch. Yes. And then you make sure that the other part is properly tied up. I just want this small little thing. So if you take a little bit smaller thing, you can tie it on it with these three pieces, like that, like that, like that, like that. But a trick about this before you make a rope, I just wanted a tree. Before making a rope, you just have to smoothen this bark. So just to get rid of this thick outer bark, you just have to do this, Marcelo. I don't know whether this one will make any justice. Just have to do this. Yes. You do that. Try this, Marcel. Have you tried this before? So just to get this at the parking seats a little bit flexible now. Then do the second one. The second one. Do the third one. And if your backpack is having an injury, you can tie your backpack with this. Or if your shoes are having some injuries there, you can do that. You can also make these shoelaces so you can see they're nice and smooth. And to keep more life to this bark or to these pieces, what you do is you have to go and find a marula tree, because in the marula tree you find marula fruits, or just below a tree on the ground you'll find marula seeds, and then you will just crack them open, and then there's this nut that comes in out from that, and then it has high oil content, and then you just smoothen the this bark with that, and then you give it some more lifespan. And I just want to tie it here with this other one. It's beautiful, and this rope is going to be magical. So I'm not using the fourth one because it will be another work in progress. So what we do, I'm not going to do it as normal as I used to. I will just try to make it to do it as quick as possible, so that you get the idea of what I want to do. So this tree again is called a common star chestnut tree. Come and tell you myself, this is one of the strongest ropes you can find in the bush. Getting there, getting there, getting there. I'm too relaxed now. I'm not even checking what's happening around me. You have to do it as much as possible. Check your wind direction, especially when you're on foot. Listen and smell. Yeah, we're going to do this. Yibu. I said I'll need your help here if it's possible. So this is one of the strongest ropes, eh? It's very strong. Let me just clear this part a little bit, and then I step on this, and I want to show you. As I've said, it's one of the strongest. It's not the strongest, but yeah, this is a twine that you can make, and let's try again and break it. Yeah, it's very strong, Marcel. Common star chestnut tree. I'll just make myself a a bracelet. Or do you want one, Marcel? I'm not sure it's, even if I try to sell this, I can make money out of it because it doesn't look very nice. But I'll just rock it because I'm proud that I made it myself.
Heading in the easterly direction. So about 5 meters off the umbrella here. Slowly heading.
What's the location, brother? Good, thank you, brother. Yes, we are back. Yeah, so I used to do this when I was still a boy. Not now. I don't do this anymore. When I want some meat, I go to a butchery or a grocery store. Get myself. Ah, look at this. Ooh, Allah mooi, he made a nice flat basket from a fan palm. So there were birds here, but I think they just moved away from us. Beautiful looking birds. White crested, sun white crested. White crowned shrikes, I mean. White crowned shrikes. Take this one road. So what? Go a little bit back. Marcel saw something.
Cross the water. Cross the dam.
There's something there, Marcel. Oh. Marcelo saw something. Huh? Yeah? That was I think it's a timber mound on the other side. Yeah, it is a timber mound. A reddish one, eh? Yeah, it is a timber mound. Let's go a little bit back. Yeah, it is a timber mound. Yeah, it's a special timber mound. Myself thought it was an animal, but great spot, myself. Julie! How are you? How are you? How are you? Thank you for joining. Yeah, it's been a while, Julie. It's been a while. Hope you're still doing good. And how's your project going? Of your minibus? Take this one. So I'm gonna pass by this rocky area and get to see what's happening around there. See, there's an update in the grip, so let's see how far is that. Thank you, Julie. And I believe he's keeping strong. Yes, I'm rocking my chestnut neck bracelet. So the other trees, actually, you can't really make a rope out of them. You can peel off the bark, but their bark is not as strong as other trees. Just like a marula tree, you won't make a rope out of that from that tree. Even it's wood, it's not such a very strong wood. So, you saw something, was it? Wait. Oh, look at that! Marcel is on steroids today. Woohoo! We saw a stripy horse. What are you doing in such a thick area? So there's a zebra here. And it's so interesting how they blend in so well. Marcel is trying to... I can see its mane there, Marcel. So it's somewhere in there. Ah, Marcelo. Let's go, bro. Allah Ramo, is it Zygo, the mystery animals? I don't know about here. I only know of blue dragons found in just near Cape Town, Fishhook Beach. And oh look, near Cape Town. So that's the animal, blue dragons. So I have to, I don't know whether maybe VM mystery animals, VMP. Because strange looking animals, and which is native to Africa or South Africa. What a strange looking animal. I can say yes, I can say strange looking animals like a dugong. Yeah, I can say a dugong. Yes, beautiful zebras, they are beautiful. And I can see they're in a group. And this is such a very interesting thing that you might think that zebras, they only prefer an open area like the grassland. But they do come to these areas that are thick because they know that they can blend in very well here. And as a tracker or guide, you might struggle to see them, especially when they stand still, because when they're static, they blend in so well that the stripes they camouflage with the land. You can see while they're walking, they're not far from the car, but slowly moving away, and it's difficult for us to see. I don't want to go to that topic. I didn't want to go to that topic, Mary. No, I didn't want to mention that to Okoloshi because yo, I wanna be dreaming about a tokoloshi tonight, because sometimes when I think about a tokoloshi, when I talk about tokoloshi, I end up dreaming about a tokoloshi at night, and it makes my night very, very, very long. But sometimes I sleep with my lights on. Sometimes I'll sleep with my lights off, because what I've noticed is that when what I felt is, and what I'm still feeling, and I'm still struggling with it, when my lights are off, when I'm sleeping, I feel like there's something that's standing right next to my bed watching me. So I sometimes prefer with my sleep with my lights off on, but I do sometimes sleep with my lights off. Standing by. I don't think so. I don't think I'll make my way that side, brother. It's very fine. I think my signal will allow me that side, but it's far east.
Okay, not a problem. Just at that junction, there's another male. Just at that Batalia, pretty much just east of HQ. There's also a male there. So maybe on your way back, but I'll catch up with you later.
Okay, slightly moving east. They're not far from the boundary between Johannesburg and Pridelands.
So the breeding herds maybe 30 meters off of the boundary heading east, but that young male is west. He's on the freeway junction where that road that runs east meets, and then where you can meet up with the boundary. So he might head to HQ Waterhole, and then the breeding herd is heading east. Yes.
Copy that, thank you. They have a black and white stripes. Useless information. Yeah, it's so interesting, because when you look at these are percheal zebras, and you find the Cape Mountains. When you go to the Cape, the Eastern Cape, you find the mountain zebras, the Cape ones. Beautiful, and they're so smaller compared to these ones. That's why I call these ones striped horses, and the smaller ones I call them the striped donkeys, because you'll see that the Cape Mountain zebras, their ears are very long, and these ones, they have shorter ears. And the stripes are slightly different, because these ones have thicker stripes. Those ones have thinner stripes. Oh, nice, beautiful tracks here, but these are hyena tracks. Alice, Tokoloshi. Yeah, and there's also this one interesting thing we used to call, it's still called Pinky Pinky. I don't know whether you've heard of Pinky Pinky. So this one creature that I've never seen, that made us not to go to the school bathrooms, because we were told and we believe that if you go there you won't come back, because the Pinky Pinky will attack you. So growing up with that, now I'm thinking that the teachers and other kids, they just wanted us not to go out of a class and go and stay for a longer period in the bathrooms, because you know that is happening mostly in the high school, especially these boys who start smoking and stuff, and when they go to the bathrooms, they might bunk classes, and they'll be hiding in the bathroom areas. Yes, maybe I'll get to see the hyenas, but yeah, I don't trust my special hyenas anymore, because they they've been moving away from us. I want to see whether this is fresh or not, because it's not really fresh. But even if it's not fresh, we use it. These are buffalo droppings, myself. I don't know whether you see them. See, look. These are buffalo droppings. A little bit. It's yesterday's dropping. Do not do this to pick up scat or droppings that they belong to carnivores or omnivores. So it smells quite nice, beautiful. And what is happening is, and it's still going. It's still a big thing in my place, because now there's initiation school happening, and then when the boys come back, what they do is they use this. They soak these in water for a day, and then they. What?
Copy, thank you.
Maurice Fokai?
Certified.
You have eating with it? Or what's your location? Close to what, brother?
Close to Zebra Plain, over.
Okay, I'm just there. Just on which side? On the eastern or south or west?
On the southern side. The southern side.
Thank you so much. I'm just a few meters away from that area. I'm making my way. That's Morris. Here's a leopard. Yes, I was telling you about my story. We soak that, and we make polish. And we polish the ground, and it smells very nice. And the other thing is that my granny, especially in winter, takes the droppings of the cow droppings, and then she dries them, and then we make fire out of that. So instead of us using coals, because coals are getting expensive, we use droppings of these animals, of the cows. Oh, that's fingers crossed, fingers crossed, fingers crossed, fingers crossed, fingers crossed. I'm just not far from the area. I think it's about 400 meters, or 5 or 6, because I can see zebra clearings just here. Morris is just down here. Hold on, Marcelo. Oh. Franklin, move out of the way. Whoa, just fly. Fly. Thank you. Hold on, Marcelo. There's a tree here. I have to take the main road. Oh, I'll get through your questions and comments, ladies and gents. Just want to speed up a little bit, because it's such a very beautiful call. Main road, stop. Oh, and I think I heard that he's talking Impala, and there's lots and lots of Impalas. So let's see what Morris is gonna show us. So let me just reduce my speed and get to see what's happening. Well, let's check. This is zebra clearing. I think those impalas spotting something. Maurice for Kyle. Can you hear my car? Okay, because I can see a few impalas just south of zebra plains, and I can see the impalas on the road up there. Or we went to a block where we last saw, remember that female that we saw just on the road? Is that the area?
That's not the area.
Okay, so I can approach via Marshall. Thank you. We went to the block. I can see the impalas are looking straight right there. So I think that leopard is there. You can see those impalas facing just right on the eastern side. So let me take this road. Check up on Morris. Over there. The impalas just all over the show. So I don't want to be driving straight to them. Just want to see whether I'll get a visual of Morris. Repeat that, Morris.
Towards me, I can see.
Okay, proceeding straight, right? Okay. Here's a champion. This man is a champion. Morning.
How are you, man?
Hey, fam. You good? Hey, fam. Hey, fam, goed man. Hey, fam. Oh, Bela. Oh, because you're short.
Morning, how are you? Good, man.
Yeah, so this is Morris, everyone.
How are you?
Most of the viewers know him. Very shy man. Few words. He doesn't talk a lot, eh? It's, okay, so we'll be getting his directions and updates and where the cat is. And she went there. Isn't past like looking at this direction. Oh, that is the very same female. Hi, Suki. Yes, I just did a bit of Ferrari safari there. So we're trying to locate this leopard again because Morris saw it just right here. Was this the very same area?
That's the red one.
Okay, because this is the very same area that we saw this exact female with Morris tracking. And these things, they blend in so beautifully here. Was it relaxed?
Not really. But she was, after this impala, I'm sure she saw me then she
So we'll be doing some bit of tracking with Morris because he had this female and was stalking these impalas. So we have to open our eyes wider. Okay. So these policies seem quite relaxed.
Yeah, just now.
Yeah. So this is the exact area she crossed last time we saw her. So she's might be somewhere around here. So we're going to check around zebra clearing. It's just here, and see maybe she changed direction. to that side. Whoa! So the bird calls will be a bonus. Okay. So she's in this block. Everyone is saying hi, Morris.
Hello, how are you? I'm very well, thanks. How are you doing this morning?
Oh, I'm doing good, Morris, but there's nothing, eh? I saw the buffalo tracks just around Leopard Dam, but some move south and move north.
No.
So I think they went to Jejani to look at things, or maybe they just turned.
Should have stayed somewhere.
Hi, Jessica. How are you? How are you? I'm here, still searching for this leopard that Maurice saw earlier on. But we are not winning because this block is very big. But Maurice knows the movements very well of these leopards around here, and it's so interesting. Last time I was with Maurice in a car, we were with the leopard. We believe that was the very same leopard that Maurice spotted this morning. And Maurice was very close to that leopard and relaxed. And when we got there, we had such a beautiful time with the cat. So even today, we're hoping to see something. So I want us to take that that route that goes to railway siding. Oh, sun, it's in my eyes. Hedgehog, can see. Afternoon from Australia, lady vampire. Ah, Janine, first school of life. Yes, going to bushwalk. That would be interesting, actually. It would be interesting. And Maurice always does his bushwalk. Always in a car. I sometimes go for a bushwalk on my own, but not as advanced as Maurice, because he does this every single day, 2 or 3 times a day, morning, midday, or even in the afternoon. Taking us to all the possible places where we might. That road on the other side, right? Yeah, we'll check the other road, because we make a loop around this huge block. Then maybe she will pop out on the other road, because here he hasn't popped out yet. Lady Vampire and Julie from the same country there, from Australia, Aussie. I remember I used to have a friend, the name of Patrick. He's also from Australia. Warriors, also from Australia. I'm from South Africa. Yes, so while we on search of this beautiful rosetted cat, keeping my eyes open for other beautiful stuff that are happening around the bush, and maybe you might see a chameleon, or we might see a different leopard, or we'll just see a lion walking about, because you won't know what the bush will bring to you, because the bush always bring wonders. That's why, as I said earlier on, that I might plan on what I want to do, how I want to do my drive. But look now, I haven't been. Oh look, as I told you, the kudos. You see that? Female kudos. There. Where are they? They're in a nice area. I can see the ears there. Gone. So those are kudos, the females. Hold on. So this is their best habitat in the thick areas. That's where they love to hang around, because they blend in so beautifully here. Suki, how's Matthew Key, my friend, doing there in Cape Town? I'm sure he's enjoying his last days. I think it's his last day. It's Friday. It's supposed to be back like tomorrow, right, Marcel? Yes. Matthew, come home, brother. Come back to your second home, my man. So if you know Matthew Key, so camera operator. So his mom is watching now, by the name of Suki. So I believe that he can hear me calling him back home. White-browed scrub robin. A lot of more. I think Santa could have used kudos for reindeer. I'm sure you would have used the males, not the females, because the females don't have horns. But they would have looked nice, even the females. So this buffalo pen here is dead dry. So this is other place that we like to check. So let's see whether we'll have our last minute cat. So when I take this road, there's the boundary here. It takes us to the other boundary side, where we're running to see this leopard. So, Morris, is that's the one without cubs, right? Yeah. Or the young one? The young leopard. So, is it still establishing a territory here, or it's already having a territory?
It's establishing a reproduction.
Okay.
Sometimes she's here and wild state.
Oh.
On the other side.
Okay. Also, yeah.
So that's why she's here and that's side.
Oh, okay. So there's more to say that there's still a young female that's still trying to find. Oh, look. Still trying to find itself a fixed territory. Those are warthogs. So do you have any maybe information about the parents of that female?
Got a little bit of information. The parents that normal saw her in in a wild stage. Sometimes she's got one blind eye,
Okay.
and there are two cub, and yeah, she's always coming this side and then back to a wild stage.
Okay. So, it's so interesting.
There are no cub anymore. She's so that's why she
Okay.
by herself.
Beautiful. So she doesn't go to her parents' territory anymore because she's now.
She does go.
Oh, she does go. Okay.
Not always.
Not always, because she has to establish her own territory.
Yeah.
Oh, so the parents hearing from you, it's like they're from the wildlife estate.
Yeah.
Okay, so they come this side and then they try to establish a territory. So there were two of them, these cubs.
Yeah, two of them.
Okay. So there was a male, there was a female. They're both females.
Yeah, exactly. It's the male and the female.
Male and female. Beautiful.
Last yesterday afternoon I saw her crossing this Balule side.
Oh, so yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh, she was around here.
Yeah.
Beautiful. So this this exact female that we're trying to locate again, Maurice was with it yesterday, just around this area. So because this is a railway on the right hand side, so can't really go in there. And if animals goes in there, we just stop from there. Hold on, Marcelo. Hold on, Maurice. Beautiful. Stealth. Warhawks are my friends. I just love them. I sometimes search and search for this one big male. That's my friend. But I sometimes don't see him for quite some time. And, when I see him, I just make sure that our camera puts him on camera. So also here in South Africa, it's been raining a lot these days. So that's why our vegetation is a little bit confused, because there's still flowers, so there's still flowering, or starting to flower, because we don't really have such a huge amount of rain around this time of the year. But yeah, it keeps on coming.
Stand by.
Stand by, brother.
Can you just give me an update there about the Uber and the cup of coffee?
Okay, brother. Yeah, I'm with Maurice here. We trying to locate that emu again. He lost its visual. It was just on Marshall, south of Zebra Clearing. It went west from there. And then we trying to make a loop around this block. We are driving now at railway siding.
So, thank you. I'm still pretty far out. I'm just leaving Polar Plains area now. But I'll slowly make my way there and then see when I get closer.
Copy that.
One more question. Did they not pick up that from me yesterday evening?
In Yaris.
Do you have any idea where? I don't think they got us last night either.
Maurice, when last did you see those Yaris? Okay, yeah, they were around 8 spawn, but this morning I saw fresh droppings around leopard dam. So they were confusing because some tracks were going east to west, south, north, but I didn't follow up on that.
Okay, copy. Thank you.
Yeah, so our leopards here, the females are much better to follow on foot, and especially on vehicles again. And the males are the ones that are more skittish. Yes, but sometimes they get to be very relaxed. Oh, sorry about that. Whew. So we're hoping to see something just before the end of the drive. So we're heading back to the area where we started. But it doesn't look like we are winning. Hey, Scurry. Oh, this is a hyena. I thought they were going to be something that we are looking for. So,
quite thick here.
yeah. So, I was saying she went into this block. It's quite thick also. Whew.
Maybe you can drop here.
Follow up on that, right? Morris, thank you so much, brother. I really appreciate that. Yeah, man.
Brother,
Yeah.
brother.
No problem, no problem. That's part of being in the bush, eh? Yeah. And I believe that leopard is about 3 years old, or maybe 2, eh? Yeah, 2, maybe 2.5, somewhere there. Because it's they leave their mom when they're about 2 years, and then they then they started establishing their own territory. And it. Thank you, Maurice. So it's interesting that it takes a short time for females to establish territories compared to males. Yeah, I'm just gonna. This is policy to quite relax, okay? Yes. Whew. Beautiful people, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for watching. It was really a beautiful, beautiful drive. We didn't see much, but we had a nice bumble around the bush. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. Thank you for questions and comments. Thank you for your time, and thank you for staying with us until the end of the drive. And yes. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Marcel. Thank you so much, VMP and FC there. And here's my boy, here's my big boy. Before I say goodbye, there's my big boy there. There's my big boy, Marcel. That's my big boy. That's my big boy. A warthog. Very big. And yes, I really appreciate your time. And I'll be driving even this afternoon because Brent is leaving. To Johannesburg. He will be heading to Alaska, that's what he said. He will be following up on beautiful things in the United States of America and following the bears, right? So yeah, bears. I think he'll be filming bears with Margot. And then, yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you this afternoon, 4 p.m. South African Standard Time, with our patrons drive. Is it patrons drive? Yeah, patrons drive. And yeah, I'll see you. Kaya will still be driving around Pridelands. Who knows, might be seeing this leopard again. But Maurice will take care of that, and then he will give us all the updates about this cat. Thank you so much, people, for watching. Kaya loves you all. I'll see you this afternoon.
Okay.
Thank you so much.